Welcome back. Sunday morning, another race day. It's gonna be like 78 degrees today, probably the warmest day we've had all year. I think we've had more Sunday races this year than any other day. Saturday races end up Sundays, and then all the Sunday races at BAPS. So heading to BAPS again today. I didn't wash the car. It's really not muddy at all, just kind of dusty. So dropped the oil filter off the car and checking it out. Got it sitting there draining right there. And we're getting ready to put the car up on jack stands. But it's a new day, it's a new night, new race. Last night was a little disappointing going to Port Royal, but I kind of know that I'm up against it there a little bit because I just don't race there that much. And when the track gets on the fence like it does, it's kind of hard to do that. And I watched the feature from the grandstands last night, and I could see a lot of guys that were probably in the same boat I'm in. Just they made the feature and I didn't. But that's neither here nor there. So getting ready for BAPS. Beautiful day. Normal deal BAPS, so I'm excited to get there and race. Got a little crazy hair going on here today, but it's nice out, so I left my hat off. Why not? Got my Dowdy shirt on. Chris has new shirts tonight. He's going to be selling merch, so waiting on the guys to get here. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep working, getting ready. Hi, I'm Billy Dietrich, sprint car mechanic and driver. I've been around racing my whole life, and it's pretty much all I know. We created this channel to share the good and the bad, and everything in between. Our crew may not be the most experienced or professional, but we get it done and we have a good time doing it. We'll show you what it's really like racing weekly at some of the best tracks in central Pennsylvania. I'm also going to share some sprint car tutorials, mechanics, parts, and whatever else I feel like. So like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And enjoy the ride. Yeah, boy. All right, so we're just here discussing this pit mule, which we're delivering for Kyle Reinhardt, Capital Custom Motor Coaches. If you need anything, get a hold of Kyle Reinhardt. But Nate kind of fell in love with this pit mule, didn't you?
It's nice.
So
I thought it would fit. It's not. Now I don't have that much money.
It's gonna be cold, hot today, so I'm just zoomed right in on Nate's crotch. The gold bond is in full.
Look at my hands are.
You even made it worse. So Nate's gonna buy us a new pit mule. He's actually taking donations, so you can hit him up on his all his links.
I mean, look how nice it is.
And it's pretty nice. It's nice.
4-wheel drive.
It's a nice pit mule over here. We're hauling it out to Illinois for a customer of Kyle Reinhardt's. We're just transporting it, so
that's the problem.
It won't fit in our trailer. Well, it would fit, but we'd have to leave the wing at home.
I mean, yeah, we'd have to take 2 trucks.
Take 2 trucks. So Nate's interested in getting us a pit mule, a new trailer now, and a T-shirt trailer for Heather.
I don't know about all 3.
You're not sure?
Well, Heather said she didn't want a T-shirt trailer.
That's true.
Then she have to sell merch.
Well, just hit Nate up on his social medias, Facebook, Instagram.
All night long.
And
all night long.
By all means, if you want to get involved, you get a hold of Nate. He's interested in
all night long
expanding our operation here.
So when the Beer Hill guy sitting there next to me, he's like, does your phone ever stop going off? No, it does not.
And one more thing, if you're out there, the next 100 people that send Nate a friend request, he's going to give away free tattoos, hats, and T-shirts.
Yeah,
so hit him up on Facebook, and if you don't respond, send him a message.
No, if I don't respond, hit Dwight up.
I don't think Dwight's in on this. It's all Nate. Good times.
Whatever. I'm in.
Well, we're loaded up. We're ready to rock and roll. And the wind just picked up. They are calling for a chance of some, did they say severe thunderstorms later today?
Oh, yeah.
So we're just hoping, fingers crossed, it doesn't happen until after we're done racing. So, yeah, we're just going to check this out quick. Like I said, Kyle Reinhardt, Custom, Capital Custom. Here is their logo. Get hold of him on all his social medias if you want to get a nice mule. This guy's outfitted in white. It's pretty sweet. It's got a backup camera here. I guess it's all standard stuff now, but this thing's brand new. Your front axle rack here. Your front wing goes up here. Got your push bar on it already. It's 4-wheel drive. This is pretty sweet. Fuel injected. It's nice. All kinds of good stuff in here. Wheel wrench goes up here. You can just lay, I don't know, fuel jugs. You can probably move some stuff around. These are shelves are adjustable. As you can see, there's a track here. This thing is sweet. Just like that. Hit the other side quick, give you a look inside here. You can, a little ladder here to climb up top. A lot of guys put their spare tires up here, and then they usually put a spare wing on top. So that's pretty cool. Our cabinet door on this side, like I said, wheel wrench goes here. Here's where the handle sits. Shocks or radius rods, whatever else. There's another bracket there. It's all aluminum, lightweight. Roll back here to the back, pop this open. Boom, this is nice too. Got lights in here, but you really can't see them during the day, but cool lights. Hang your impacts up there. Maybe probably a roll of towels there. All these cool cabinets. Of course, your tools. Or shelves in there. So all kinds of good stuff. So yeah. Hit him up, Kyle Reinhardt, capitalrenegade.com. Look him up on your social medias if you want a new trailer. We're rolling with the 0203 Exus Mach 1. Yeah. All right, Heather's here. And there's her co-passenger. What's up, dog? She's ready to get out. On a crisp. Okay, I guess we're now. Oh, she's happy.
74473. You have the drug in your shoes today?
These guys are matchies.
Yeah, he did it.
Somebody forgot to sign a check.
Yep. Thanks.
Jesus, Bill. That ice cream money?
Okay, well, signed in, drew a 10. So it should put us either in the first or second group. There's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Shot spiller.
Yeah, so that's good. And now we're going to try to find a parking spot because apparently there's a mess of parking back here.
Your brother.
It's an interesting pit spot. They're having some issues. I guess there's way more late models and sprint cars than maybe they thought. I don't know. Oh my God, it's windy. Look at my dog almost blowing away here. Her ears are literally flapping in the wind. She just walked right in the mud. She just walked right in the mud.
She's a button. Well, we're parked, so the first part of the process is done. A bit of a cluster here. So somebody did pull in next to me, so we'd have to move anyway.
It's really windy again.
It is windy again. Barely. You'll get our money back, it's too windy to race. Is that what we're going with? Let's go to the VFW. Fireman's Club. That was yesterday. I'll pay. I'm not scared.
Oh, even better.
Dwight's in. He said, oh, even better.
Yeah, I'll pay. I'm not scared. Got it, Mike? Just in. Going the wrong way, Mike. Now it's in neutral.
Well, we made it this far. And then the four-wheeler stopped running. Oh, there we go.
You don't want none. Okay, so we're back at Babs Sunday afternoon here. And got real windy this afternoon. I didn't know it was windy, but blue skies. They are calling for a chance of a pop-up storm later. Probably about 80 degrees later. What do you think, Nate?
It's pretty warm.
So, a lot of wind. Windless Super Sportsman and their normal late model classes here too. So kind of a bit of a parking mess here, but we're parked outside turn 3. As you can see, they're putting more water on the track. I'm going to assume they probably had it packed in pretty tight because of all the rain. It's like a broken record. We say that every week around here. But, put more water on the track. And it's a lot of water. But, drivers meeting's up next, and I'm sure we'll be followed by heating the motor and all that, guys. Timed hot laps again today, so we drew a 10. I don't know how it's going to put us what group. So I know they're hanging out with Ashley. She's selling new merch, Chris Frank merch. Check out Dowdy's PestControl.com, I think it is. Merch is on there. And, it's pretty slippery when it's wet.
Yeah. You better be living on a prayer going into turn 1 and 2.
It looks like a lot of that water is just laying on top of the track.
It's not draining.
It's just like running down. Alright, I just fixed this. I'm basically track maintenance. This was unhooked. I put the hook in there, didn't I, Nate?
Yeah.
So, you're welcome. As soon as it goes forward, I just saved your
That
sign.
hits me. It's going to be Map/Nasty Nate Racing.
We're not supposed to be up here anyway, so
My bad. We're not.
I don't think so. Well, we're just admiring the track work. It looks nice and smooth. They're dumping a lot of water on. But,
Meanwhile, there's kids in Somalia that have nothing to drink.
jeez. God bless America. Oh, shit. It's a nice shirt, Nate. I like that shirt.
Thanks.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, we're rolling out here for time trials, timed hot laps, and I mean the first and second turn here, they're just telling me we're going green on me, so we're going to roll down the back stretch here. Really, our first look at the track. They had a hot lap session earlier. I got to watch the Super Sports kind of work the bottom of the track in down there. It was super wet, but coming back to the green, get the green here, go into 1 and 2, kind of roll the top. But as you can see, the car kind of gets pretty sideways right there. I'm just kind of sitting there spinning, so I pull the wing back. Straightaways are pretty dry. Down here into 3, and roll the top pretty good. I didn't feel that fast, to be honest with you. It just, you can see the car's just kind of sitting there, and then I rolled the bottom down here in 1 and 2 because there was a lot of moisture down there early in the day there before we go on the track. But caution comes out. You can see a car sitting up here outside the track right there. So they're going to redo the whole hot lap session, and right here is where I really make a big mistake. I decided to move off the top and go down to the bottom. As you can see, there is some moisture down here, but it's just not as fast as the top. I'm getting a hold of the track here, driving off. I got some good grip, but just not carrying as much speed as I need to be carrying. All right, time trials there. We timed 8th out of our group, which is really terrible. My first lap was pretty good. And then there was a caution. There was a car that didn't make it across the line. I was almost to turn 3. They threw the yellow, so we had to take the lap back. And I didn't feel that good, so I moved down to the bottom, which was a bad decision. So then, obviously, the 2 laps then were worse. So, starting 8th, take 5. I just screwed up. Simple as that.
So I usually don't voice over our YouTube videos, but I feel like in this case, it might be necessary to kind of convey what's going on behind the scenes. At this point, everyone's super frustrated. We're standing behind the trailer at this point to do the video because there is literally so much dust and wind at every moment that you can barely stand out in the common area. We're pitted right at the staging area, so that kind of makes it worse because the dirt is super dry there. And even though they are watering that area, it is just drying as fast as it can because of the sun and the wind. It's filthy. We're not doing great. Bill went out and ran a third fast quick lap, and it got erased by a caution. And then he chose another line, and he's super slow. So he's frustrated. I'm frustrated. I feel like everyone's frustrated. We're starting in the back of a heat again. We've been racing a super lot lately. Things are not going perfectly. And I think at this point, everybody's like, why did we even come here today? But here we are. So we're going to finish out the day. Unfortunately, things get worse.
So the track's really dry with the wind and the sun. It's got day race 3 position, so the track's drying out quick. That's kind of what messed me up in time trials. I went into turn 2. It's just all dry up on top, and I feel like I just sat there forever. But obviously I carried more momentum than I did when I dropped down there with some moisture on the bottom, but just so slow getting to it. So we're gonna hook up a little bit, do a little motor tuning, you know, try and pick our way up through this heat race. But, you know, that's all we got left at this point in time. I pretty much stepped on it in that time trial lap, ruined our whole day so far. I just fucked up.
Heat race time. Lining up here, getting ready to go green. I'm into 3, so I gotta obviously try and qualify, but got ourselves buried pretty good here. We're going green. Chris is to the inside there. He gets a pretty good start. Not super good footage here because of that mud, but you know, it's kind of a one-lane track around the bottom per se. The bottom half of the track is just no moisture on the top, so everybody's kind of fighting for this bottom. I you know, kind of get stuck here racing with everybody else, but eventually I move up to the middle side of the track, not really the high side, and just trying to carry a little more speed. And I actually do pick off a couple cars here. I end up 6th. They took 5, but I just kind of ran out of time, get past the 10 here, and I kind of run down to 17 of Kyle there. But like I said, I ran out of time. I should have moved up sooner in the race, but I didn't. And it's going to put us the non-transfer category and going to move us to the B main. So not the best heat race, but at least we went forward.
Up there, I guess.
Get a bottle there. I'm just saying when you sort of drove through the middle there.
Yeah, just trying to keep my momentum up.
Yeah.
Missed it by 1. 8th to 6th.
Put you on the pole B.
Yeah, I'll be on the pole. I should be on the pole to B. So, not bad. We got to do a little tuning here on some stuff, but ain't much racetrack out there at all. It's just marbles everywhere off the bottom. It's marbles. Marbles everywhere. So, on to B.
This whole place is disgusting.
What?
This whole place is disgusting.
It is today.
They sit.
Right.
They want to sit and rock.
Right. It's just up, and finally it goes.
Yeah.
It's too late. It's way too late.
That's Stevie Ryan that does it.
All right. Well, let's just pop the hood, and we're gonna just change it on. Let's do that.
Pay attention to this next exchange. It seems irrelevant, but it isn't.
Just screwdriver.
gunslinger of the screwdriver right here.
I told him you were good. I don't know. This right here, this is the negativity that I don't care for. And it makes everyone's day uncomfortable. I know Bill's frustrated, but it's pissing me off. And as you're going to see, the rest of this day, it escalates pretty quickly. It is so filthy here. Look at Seth. He's got like a mustache, a unibrow, nose, full dirt. I probably look like that too, but it obsessively wipe my face.
Wait. No, your mustache is real.
Oh! I don't see anything, Chris. Right? It's like having your younger brother here. So yeah, having a great time, laughing it up in the stands, starting on the pole of the B main. Everything's going to be fine. Not for long.
I don't know what the team is. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck? Oh, they finally got it. First time ever doing a race.
No, there's something wrong.
What the fuck? I knew he was down there.
How would we know?
All right, B main time, get push off here, and trying to open the throttle up here, and I'm just not getting any action here. I'm just wondering what's going on. I'm looking down. I don't want to push on the pedal too hard because I don't want to damage anything. So I wave the push truck off, trying to. As you can see, I'm kind of reaching down with my right hand. I can reach through the dash just a little bit. Just wanted to make sure there, wasn't something disconnected. I looked down at the actual pedal, make sure there wasn't a rock or mud under the pedal, because I've had that happen before. Something gets in there in the floor pan. But I'm just trying to feel the throttle link. I can't figure out what's going on. So I have no choice but to take it in. Gotta take it in pits here.
All right, at this point, I'm walking back to the stands, and Bill probably doesn't even completely understand what happened, but I do, because I just watched it, and I am frustrated. I'm pissed off. And I get up to the stands, and of course, I ask the team, who had that screwdriver? Because I know the shit's going to hit the fan when he gets off the track. And Nate proceeds to tell me that it was Bill when he was working on the nozzles. So we had all hoped that Bill would get to keep his spot on the pole. He doesn't. He gets sent to the back. He has to start at the back of the B. I'm honestly so irritated that I walk out of the stands. I didn't know if he was going to pull off or not, but I'm like, it's filthy. There's just dirt everywhere. It's coming off the track in like waves of filth. I don't feel good at this point because I've been breathing it in all day and my face is coated with it. And I'm just out. I'm like, done. I want to go home.
All right, I'm back out here for the B main. I still don't even know what happened at this point in time. I'm looking down, just trying to figure out, like, my throttle okay? I'm just still looking because I don't know what the problem was. So I'm just kind of debating right now. Number one, what am I doing out here? I'm pissed off. I'm not, we just had the pole to B. There's like 23 cars in this race. Go from the pole to dead last. They're taking 4. I'm just like debating whether I should just go green here or pull in or what I should do. But I'm just like in one of them moods where I just don't give a damn. So I'm just going to race it, see what happens. Going green here, I'm just going to kind of feel it out the first lap or so just to make sure that there is no more problems with the throttle because, like I said, I don't really know what happened at this point in time. But I give these guys some room. We get rolling here. I move my wing back, get some more drive, and we're making some pretty good progress here. We get clicking cars off pretty much car or two a lap. Like I said, it was 15 laps, I believe it was, and I'm racing with Cody here in that white 95. He's kind of picking them off on the inside. I run him down, and we're kind of both passing cars are pretty good, and I feel pretty good up here in 3 and 4. Guys are kind of cutting the infield off and throwing some moisture out right about there. I can really get a good drive, get a hold, and get some good speed down this home stretch. And I go sweep to the outside of 1 and 2 here and get some drive off the outside of turn 2. They did water the top of the track a little bit, a couple of races prior to our B main, so I'm just running it for all it's worth. I have no idea where I'm running, and I know that we're running out of time because I can see the flag went up there with the halfway and then the 5 to go and whatnot. So we catch these couple cars here racing side by side, and Cody sneaks by them on the inside, and they kind of slice back down, and you leave the whole outside of turn 1 and 2 open for me. So I'm just gonna send it in here and easy on the throttle, get by both of them, get a nice drive off the second turn here. But we don't qualify. I'm really pissed off as to what happened here, but I don't know what happened yet, so I'm mad, and you're about to see it.
Oh, you finished? Hey! You did it to yourself. Aren't you the one with that screwdriver?
What happened?
There was a screwdriver in there. And Nate said it was one you had when you were doing the freaking nozzles.
Well, it's my fault then.
Don't be pissed off at everybody else.
I ain't pissed off anybody else. Let's go.
All right, well, that was fun. And unfortunately, it doesn't end there. I proceed to just try to take some general video of what's going on. And then Bill decides to shoot off to me, which is very uncharacteristic of him. I can tell he was super frustrated this day, but guess what? I let him have it anyway. So, trigger warning, if you don't like to see domestic disputes, you might want to tune out now. It's not too bad, but I'll tell you what, we don't typically have days like this, and I hope we never have one again because I just hate it.
I ain't mad at anybody else. So don't fucking shoot off to me. I'm pissed off myself.
You motherfucker. So at this point, I shut the camera off. I'm like, I'm not even making a video from today. This is so ridiculous. Everybody's miserable. This is going to have like the worst vibes ever because we all have the worst vibes ever. Bill shows up as I'm hanging out behind the trailer with Ashley and Wyatt, and he's like, cooled down. We both said what we had to say. He's fine. He wants to do a wrap-up video. I'm like, wrap-up video for what? We're not even going to post this. But why not? I mean, we're human. We're just like everybody else. And sometimes when you're doing this week after week and things aren't going good, this is what happens. So, you know, just I guess our channel is all about being real, and this is real. We still love each other. We're still gonna race. We did decide after this race to take last Sunday off from Sealands Grove, just spend the day together and kind of reset after all this bad luck and turmoil. And we actually did make a little video of what we did that day. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. There's not much left to go. And yeah, this is a new one for us.
Okay, well, just to top off the bad bill day, bad mistakes, bad decisions. So here we go. We changed nozzles. I dropped the nozzle and went down on the injection, just so you guys know what happened here in the B main. The nozzle was gonna fall back behind the motor. The back of the motor is lightened up so the nozzle could fall behind. So what I did was, I couldn't get with my fingers, so I had a screwdriver, I fished it back up. I took a pair of needle nose pliers and plucked it out of there. Laid the screwdriver on the valve cover. Right under the throttle arm, swings like this. Screwdriver, throttle arm. Never thought about it. I was more focused on tightening the lines up, all that shit. Pushed me out for the B main, we go to fire, pushed on the throttle, wouldn't move, wouldn't move, wouldn't move. We pull in, there it was, laying on the valve cover. So I screwed that up. We ended up having to start in the rear of the B because we had to come back in the pits, and just wasted the whole day. So the car was pretty good in the B. The only where I finished.
10th.
10th?
10th.
Okay. It only took 4. So yeah, my crew did a good job. Everybody did a good job. I just messed up twice today.
King of the castle.
Well, that's what happened. So, eventful day, not a great weekend, but you'll have this, I guess. So, thanks everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. It's been a long day at Baps. Day's not over. So, we're going to batten down the hatches and get everything in the trailer because it might rain.
Ashley wanted to Uber home an hour ago.
Yeah, it was only $16.99 to Uber from here home.
10 minutes.
Because
10-minute ride.
Right threw me off. He went to the wrong side.
Well, yeah, there was wind. I said, fuck it.
So I can get out down here to the right.